Steve Kerr currently serving as an assistant on Coach Pop's Team USA, which is where the Athletic's Joe Vardon asked him about his plans for coaching all the roster changes Golden State has experienced this offseason. Here is what Steve said, quote, Klay being out is really the big change. Losing Kevin Durant, Andre, Sean, obviously, those are huge losses. Losing Klay on top of that really changes the way we're going to have to play at both ends. So until he gets back, we've got to reimagine everything and adapt accordingly. So, Paul, I want to ask you, do the Warriors have enough to stay afloat in this super competitive Western Conference until Klay gets back from the ACL injury?
Initially, I would have said yes, but I'm not so sure. But I think a lot of that has to do with how Draymond Green performs this year. I think, when you're playing with Klay, Kevin Durant, Curry, a lot of things you can hide about your game. But I think we're going to really see what type of player Draymond is this year. Is he one of the top 10 to 15 players that we've talked about over the last few years? Can he carry more of an offensive load? We know what he can do on both ends of the court defensively. But let's see, is he going to be a better player for them? Because if they're going to stay afloat, I think he has to be, or else, it's going to be hard on Curry having to do the one-man show that we've seen over in Houston with Harden in order for them to stay afloat.
Yeah, see, I think offensively they'll be fine. I think the coaching staff relishes the intellectual challenge of trying to figure out how to make these pieces work. But they've got good offensive players. D'Angelo Russell's a very good offensive player. Alec Burks, for minimum, is a really good offensive player. Curry is Curry, and Draymond Green is a great facilitator. I think offensively they'll be fine. The bigger problem is defensively. They lost Andre Iguodala, Kevin Durant, Sean Livingston, and then also, at least for half the season, Klay Thompson. That's
Look at what you said. Look,
they're four of their best five.
Offensively, they're going to be fine?
But I think they just lost. Because they replaced with offensive players. But defensively, those guys are some of the best perimeter defenders they have. So Draymond Green, I agree, a lot is going to be on him, but it's not so much offensively. I think he's going to have to cover up so much defense for everybody else that this is going to be his biggest
there'll be a better defensive team than offensive team.
Oh, no way.
Whoa.
No way. No way.
Before Klay gets back.
Before Klay gets back, no way.
I guarantee it.
Look, they were a spectacular offensive team before.
Yeah.
So now I think they're
going
to
to
be.
They're going to be
good. I think now they will be closer to good average.
No Klay. They're going to be middle of the pack offensively.
The defense is where I'm concerned.
Defense is definitely going to be ahead.
They're going to be below average
the offense.
Oh, you want bet?
On the
rank. On the ranking.
Defense, by 40 games in, defense will be ahead of the offense.
Okay.
Put a note in it.
So we will hold this clip, and if you're watching this right now in 6 months, you know why. I did speak to Draymond Green over the summer when he signed his new deal, and he said the stuff that you saw, him losing weight, the way he played in that second half of the playoffs, he said he's learned how to just incorporate that into his regular life. He's kept that off in the summer. So he feels he's going to be like that all through this season. We will see if that's the case.
Thanks so much for watching ESPN on YouTube. For more sports analysis and highlights, download the ESPN app. And for live streaming and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.